What's going on, guys? So today I decided to try to put this video together. I'm gonna try to do it as quickly as I can because I don't really have a lot of time, but I wanted to do a video of my current knife collection. I don't know that I have all of my knives yet, but I certainly have the majority of them. I'm just gonna get going on this, honestly. I'm gonna try anyways. I'm gonna make an attempt to kind of go like least expensive to most expensive. And at the very end, I will show you my Grail knife that I just got today, actually. I just got 3 knives in the mail today, and I'll leave those 3 for the last. Came from Blade HQ, just got them today. So anyways, I'll go ahead and try to go through these ones a little bit quick. This is the Kershaw Atmos. Just cheap, Chinese, budget-friendly knife, basically. 8CR13 on the blade. This is actual carbon fiber on there, which is kind of cool. These, you can pick these up I think for like 20 bucks, something like that. So for 20 bucks if you're on a budget, I'd recommend these. I think they're on KVT, Kershaw's like ball bearing pivot system, so they're pretty decent. It's got a good action to it. And I want to say this is a Sinkovich design, actually. Let's see. Nope, Anzo, my bad. Sinkovich stuff will come later. So there's that one. Next, have the Ontario Rat Lon. This is the G10, the green G10. These are just kind of infamous. You should know about this. There's tons of videos on YouTube about this knife. This is AUS8. They do offer them in D2 now. So that'd be something to look at. A little custom lanyard I put on there. But pretty nice knife. I think 30 bucks at Walmart. You can pick yourself up one of those. I'll kind of try to, if I can remember the prices on this stuff, I'll try to throw them out there. This has been around for a while. This is the Boker Nano 440C. This is just stainless frame lock. This is like a Curtis Knives collaboration. These I think go for probably about 35 to 40 bucks now. Yeah, Curtis Knives, his customs go for around 200 bucks. So, but he does some really cool work. So, if you're interested in that one, let's see, where's the next cheapest one I got? Probably be this. This is the SOG's SOG Browse Blades collaboration. This is a Silent Soldier. I don't remember. Let's see what the blade steel on this thing is. Oh no, this is the Snarl. My bad. I said Silent Soldier. This is the Snarl. The Silent Soldier is like the flipper, like folding knife version of this. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember what the blade steel honestly off the top of my head is, and it doesn't really say. But I think these are about 50 bucks. Cool little neck knife type thing. I've had this for a while. If I can get it back in the sheet. There we go. Kind of cool. Let's see. What's the next one? Probably this. Yeah, this one. Spyderco Delica. This is obviously, everyone should know about this knife. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. I just really like the pattern on the FRN on this one. So I picked it up. Again, I did the little lanyard on there. VG10 blade. I think you can pick these up for about 55-ish, 60 bucks. They're great. This, for the price range, go ahead and pick yourself up one if you're looking to spend about that on a knife. It's a great everyday carry option for the price, for sure. So, next up, well, I don't know if this is the next cheapest, honestly, I can't remember. This is the Boker Wart. This is the Tough Thumbs collaboration. I really would like to get a Tough Thumbs custom. When this video is being filmed, he just dropped like a collaboration with Custom Knife Factory and I missed it. And I'm pretty bummed about that. But if they come back up, I'll definitely be snagging one of those up. 440C, you can see it's kind of rusting there. I've had this for a long time. Titanium on the side, friction folder. If you don't know about Tough Thumbs or Jeff, you should definitely check out his YouTube channel and his Instagram as well. He makes some pretty awesome stuff. So I want to say this was back when it was on the market. I think it was about 70. I want to say it was about that. So it's a cool one that I'll probably never get rid of because I got that one as a gift. Let's see, what would be the next one? I got this one on sale, so it'll probably be this one. This is the Kizer Seppia Bantam, something like that. This one was on sale. S35 VN actually. I want to say this was like 140. I think I got it for. So 140 for S35. Pretty good price. It's got nice action on it. Full titanium front and back. Over travel stop. I'll try to make more in-depth videos on some of these knives if anyone's interested in learning more about any of them, but just a brief overview of it. Pretty cool. So there's that one. We're not even really making much of a dent here yet. Let's see what's next. This is the ZT 0566 Hinder Design. These come speed safe. I de-assisted this one because I'm not a big fan of spring assist, and it works just fine without that torsion bar in there. So this is, let's see, this is also S35 VN. Yeah, made in the USA, Rick Hinder ZT collaboration knife. So this is like, for the money, it's an excellent knife. I want to say this one was also around the 140 price point, somewhere around there. So if you're looking to spend around that, then this is a good option. De-assist it if you get it, because spring assist is weird. I'm not a big fan of spring assist. Let's see. I'm gonna just try to remember the prices of these. Spyderco Sage 5 is the carbon fiber G10, whatever. I don't know how they do it. If it's carbon fiber laid over G10 or what it is, but this is S30V. This is probably one of my favorite everyday carry knives. It's really fun. It's the compression lock on the back. I really like their wire clips for deep carry. So yeah, this is one of my favorite everyday carry knives. Perfect size for just slides and disappears in your pocket. Super lightweight. Let's see. This one's pretty famous. I don't think it really needs much. Talking about the ZT0350. This is kind of my first high-end pocket knife that I ever got. S30V on the blade, made in the USA, Hinder Design. This one is just kind of, I couldn't de-assist this one just because it's such a big blade that it kind of needs it, and it's still pretty quick. Good weight on this one. It's a liner lock. I'm not a fan of the pocket clip, but as you can see, it's definitely been used. So yeah, there you go. I'm a user for my knives. They're tools, so there's proof of that. It's been around for a while though. Let's see. This is the Zero Tolerance 0770 CF carbon fiber. This is also an excellent everyday carry option. I would highly recommend this one. I want to say this one's 170. I think that's what I paid for it. USA made. Yeah, it's a good knife. This is also one that when it's a flipper design, no thumb stud, then I can kind of warrant keeping it, you know, spring assisted. But especially like these ones, like the pivot system that they have in there aren't like the smoothest. So like when you do de-assist them, it's not going to be very smooth. This one, like, it's still, like, not even wrist flicking it, it still goes out perfectly fine. So, but I'll just keep this one assisted. It's a really good looking knife. The one thing that I do really like about it is it's about 1-to-1, like almost exactly 1-to-1 blade to handle ratio. So you can see that you get a lot of knife, a lot of blade hidden in that handle, so it's a good one. Let's see. There's certain ones I'm trying to keep for the end because they're like some of my favorites. This is the Code 4. This is the only cold steel that I own. It's a good knife. I mean, it's got the triad lock, super strong lockup. It's like one of the strongest locks on the market. CTS XHP, Taiwanese. It's super big. Like, I don't know. Good self-defense, I guess. Style knife. It's huge. I myself wouldn't EDC this just because of the size, but still a cool knife to have. I do like cold steel. The triad locks are cool. I just felt like I had to have something with the triad lock, so I kind of picked that one up. Let's see. I do not remember which launch this is, honestly, at the top of my head. I can't remember. I know it's not the launch 1. Launch, I honestly don't remember. Someone can tell me in the comments. Yeah. It's part of the launch series. It's CPM 154 for the steel, made in America. Yeah, these are also they have a ton of reviews out there on these. They're really nice, ergonomic, a little bit on the big side for me for everyday carry, so you can kind of tell. Pretty much my wheelhouse is like something like the Sage 5, so like size comparison. That's kind of something that I'd be EDCing, and you can see how much larger that knife is, and the weight is also a really big thing. So, I don't know, once in a while I get in the mood to go to carry a little bit bigger knife, so let's see which next. This is the Spyderco Shaman. This is the all black one. I love this knife. Did a little wave, so you can, you know, Emerson wave it kind of. Compression lock. The ergonomics on this thing is absolutely fantastic. This is a USA made Spyderco. I have a few Spydercos. I wanted one made in America. This is a Sal Glessner design. Yeah, it's an awesome knife. Compression lock. That handle is just super comfy. So this is also very heavily reviewed on YouTube, so you can find plenty of videos on it. So there's that one. Next, this right here, I'm about to show you, will probably be brought back in the video in a second. This is the Protec Magic, and this is my favorite everyday carry knife, hands down, and it's definitely one of the cheaper knives that I own. This is a 200. I've kind of been forgetting to say the prices on some of these. I'll have the prices listed in the description if you're looking to buy any of these. I'll try to put some links to Blade HQ or whatever. But this one's 200, so it's not like the cheapest knife that I own, but it's not the most expensive. And I use this one. As you can see, I've kind of sharpened it and nicked it up a little bit. But yeah, I love this knife. It's cool, the automatic. So how you deploy it is by pushing on the bolster. The bolster slides, you can pick that up. And that's also the lock. So this knife has a really good lockup. It's essentially a lock back. And it just thwaps out there just super fast. It's so much fun. It's cool because you can hand this knife to someone and be like, I bet you can't open this, and just people can't figure it out, so it's awesome. Nice deep carry pocket clip. It's kind of a minimalistic design. I'm kind of rambling about this one. Emerson lanyard on there, but this is one of my favorites, so I just tend to kind of talk about it a lot. So there's that one. Let's see, what's next? This is the ZT. That was really bad. I gotta do that again. This is the, I can't see, I'm terrible at remembering all the ZTs. ZT0462. This is the Sinkovich design. CPM 20 CV on the blade here. I think I got this for a really good deal, actually. I think I ended up paying 180 for it, and it was normally like 240, I want to say. Red carbon fiber. A lot of people didn't care for that, but I kind of like it. And then titanium on that side. I love that. It's super smooth too. It's just buttery smooth, and it deploys really nice. This is not spring assisted. Yeah, I love the design. Sinkovich makes, his designs are killer, so I had to pick it up. And that's like one of the full size ones that he's designed for ZT. I'll just leave that over here. And now these are the tricky ones. Here, I'll throw this one out. I finally picked one of these up. This is my only Benchmade in my collection. It's the Benchmade Bug-Out. This is a great EDC option. I can't remember off the top of my head what I paid for this. Once again, it'll be in the description, but excellent EDC options. Got the, obviously the axis lock, S30V for the blade, and there's no steel liners in this. It's all just FRN or whatever, so it's super lightweight, but the lock is still really strong. There's a little bit side to side. You can actually probably see it, maybe a little bit. I've tried adjusting it, but you're not going to get rid of it just because there's no steel liners in there to support the sides of it, I guess. Yeah, but super fun knife just to play with, but weight-wise, it's awesome. It's super lightweight, so S30V, I want to say it's like 120 bucks. So this is a really good EDC option as well. I never really found a Benchmade that I really liked that much until that one came along. Alright, this is probably one of my favorite knives. Definitely top, can I say that? Top 5 for sure. This is the Chaves Redencion. This is not a custom, this is his little Rat knives run. This is the Blade HQ exclusive, all black, black wash, and carbon fiber overlay. And Rat Knives did an absolutely fantastic job with this. The lockup is super, it's not going anywhere. And this is the best part, it's just butter. The action on this thing is absolutely fantastic. Ergonomics are good. I'm gonna make probably a video on this knife where I'll go into a little bit more detail. Because all you hear on like knives like this is just how fantastic they are. But you don't ever really hear about a lot of the negatives. But I'll be willing to share some of that in my review of this knife. It's an absolutely fantastic knife, and I'd highly recommend it to anybody. But it's got its little quirks, I guess, that maybe you haven't heard spoken about before. So there's that one. Love the pocket clip on that. It's awesome. Chaves, I've done a lot of watched a lot of the videos with him in it, and he's a pretty cool guy. And next up is Microtech Ultratech. This is the double-edged one. I don't know, I feel like no knife collection is 100% complete until like you reach a Microtech. I don't know, maybe that's just me, and you know, I might be way off there, but I just knew that eventually I had to have one. So let's see there. Super awesome. Double action, obviously. This is, like I said, the dual edge one, which isn't really that practical for carrying every day. So I don't end up usually carrying it very often. I'm in the military, so this is something that I am allowed to carry. But yeah, I wish I might end up picking up another one and just as a single edge so that I could actually, you know, use it a little bit more for more utility tasks, because that right there is pretty much self-defense. There's not much utility you're going to be doing with a double edge like dagger style knife. So yeah, there's that. Next up is, so this is my only fixed blade, and then I'm going to go into the 3 that I just got in the mail today. One of them is, like I said in the beginning of the video, my grail knife. So if you're interested in that, it's coming up. This is the Spyderco Street Beat. I got this in for a gift actually from my buddy from when I actually left for basic. I did not have this in basic training, but just for joining the military, he's like, I kind of want you to have cool, nice fixed blade, so I really appreciate that. Big chunk of VG10 for the blade. The ergonomics are really good. Come with a nice sheath, and I'll probably do a video on this knife. So nice sheath. So we're gonna go least expensive to most expensive as far as these. This is getting into the knives that I just got in the mail today. Make a little bit of room here. This is the Boker Mini Kwaiken, and I just thought it looked awesome, so I had to pick it up. I know some people actually have collections of these, the Kwaiken knives by Burnley. This is a Burnley design. I can't even remember his first name now, which is horrible, because all I do is watch knife videos and stuff online. You got marbled carbon fiber. It's a really sharp looking knife, really. And I'll make a full video on this as well if people are interested in it. There already are some out there, so I don't really want to make videos that, you know, everybody's already done. But really nice, runs on IKBS. What is the blade still? This is a VG10. And I think these are only like 120, so it's not bad for a marbled carbon fiber, VG10, IKBS. I want to say, is it crisper? No, it's not crisp. I don't know, I'll miss somewhere. But yeah, it's nice and smooth. I break it in a little bit more, but there's that one. I don't know how much longer I have in the video, so try to speed this up just a hair. This is the Ferrum Forge Pro Series. It's the Archbishop. This is the first run of these. You can see, first run 2019. M390 for the blade steel, and I'm already in love with this thing. You can see the case. This knife is something else. I want to say this was close to 300, 270 or 280, something like that. But it's got that bronze. It's not really, the camera is kind of not really picking it up, but it's more of a bronze hint to it. Titanium. This is the ThruWorks version. So you got those slots cut. You can kind of obviously see through it. But the ergonomics on this knife are absolutely fantastic. And this is a little bit, I'm not gonna, it's not really that big for me to EDC. I definitely will EDC this knife. But like everything about this is just perfect. Perfect blade centering. It's a cool pocket clip, not like the most like practical, but I like it for the design wise. It works. Lockup is rock solid, and the ergonomics are fantastic. Like I said, you choke up, get a really good grip, or just like that, it works good too. And like I said, this is Bohler M390, which is an excellent blade steel. And if you're in the market for a little higher end knife, definitely check this one out. It's the Ferrum Forge Pro Series Archbishop 2.0. This is the ThruWorks. Look at that backspacer. Pretty sweet. I'm really happy with this one. And now that everybody's waited 22 minutes, we'll get to my Grail knife. And you already probably know what it is just by looking at this. This is the most I've ever spent on a pocket knife, and a lot has gone into me making this decision to actually spend this much money on a pocket knife. And that is one of the Knife Nuts guys, and it's been said on Blade HQ, when you purchase like a custom, you're buying like the maker as much as you're buying the knife. And I have like nothing but respect for this maker, and I'm a fan of his. And that is Jake Hoback. You can see this custom leather sheath, little like case thing that, you know, it's just awesome. Hoback knives. And I did not pay this amount. I paid $100 cheaper than that. So still a couple car payments, you know. So I'll give you a little, and from what I've seen, nobody's made a video on this yet. Like, there's a few videos of it, but no one's really talked about it. And I'm going to be fair about every knife video that I make. That's something that you can count on when you click on my videos. This is an expensive knife. I'm a huge fan of Jake Hoback's. It is not the Kwaiken. Well, everybody's probably assuming it is going to be, but it is not. Well, it says right there, obviously. It's the Tradecraft Auto Stone Age frame, black Fallout blade. See, to me, it was like one of the first autos that he's made. I'll try to hide it real quick just to show you the card. So this is like his certificate of authenticity. It's Jake Hoback's signature right there. And then just a little bit about the knife. This is a custom made in Jake Hoback's shop. So that's super cool to me. You know, if you want to pause it and read that, go ahead. I was just super excited to own something that was made by Jake and like the people, you know, working in his shop. So this is it. This is the Tradecraft Auto, and it is an awesome looking knife. I will give him that. That's for sure. I'm gonna let it break in a little bit, you know, before that thing is, I'll be playing with this. This is something that like I'm not gonna carry. I would be devastated if something happened to it, if it like did manage to fall out of my pocket or I lost it. So this will be one that stays in the room. But you can see the action on that. There she is. It's wicked looking. The ergonomics on this knife, I'll tell you right now, are among the best I've ever felt out of it, like any knife I've owned. It feels absolutely fantastic. It's got that like little bit of a Kwaiken type look to it. Or, yeah, the Kwaiken, yeah. I don't think I called this Kwaiken, did I? I hope I didn't. I can't remember. But, yeah, the Jake Hoback Kwaiken, it's got that kind of sweep to it. So yeah, I'm kind of blown away. This is the first real custom that I've owned, and it's just, obviously, you just check it out. Like, it's just crazy looking. Like, it's pretty epic, pretty epic. There'll be a full video to come about it. I will tell you that this is CTS XHP, premium blade steel, you know. And yeah, so there'll be a full video. Look forward to it. No one else has done a full review of this that I've found on YouTube, so I'll be the first one. So if you're looking forward to that, give the video a thumbs up and let me know. Tell me what your grail knife is in the comments, and maybe share some of the knives that you have. And I'll look forward to seeing you guys next video.